Hi, Paul Durso here, and this is a quick video on why you should stop drinking mutual fund Kool-Aid. What you're going to see here is an article. This article is actually by Forbes, and it's the real cost of owning a mutual fund. Very quickly, there's a couple of expenses that I want to share with you that are built into a mutual fund, but unfortunately you only see one of them. It's the top one. It's called the expense ratio. The average expense ratio in America today is somewhere between 0.9 and 1%. Unfortunately, there's some other expenses that are built inside of a mutual fund that you don't see. Transaction cost, tax or cash drag, and tax cost. So very quickly, if you have a non-taxable account, your average fee in America is going to be about 3%. Year over year, the actual cost of holding that fund is going to be about 3%. If it's a taxable account, that's actually going to be about 4% every single year, the cost of actually holding it. And again, if you want to read more in-depth information on this Forbes article, just Google real cost of owning a mutual fund. It's going to take you, the very top link will be the Forbes article, and you can go here and read a little bit more about it. But the reason why I'm sending you this video is because what I want to show you is I'm going to go to 3 mutual fund websites: Fidelity, American Funds, and BlackRock. And I want you to see, this is the information. Today is November 5th, 2018. This is what was on Fidelity's website today of their large cap stock fund. I just took 3 stock funds in Fidelity, American Funds, and BlackRock. And I just want to show you what they're saying on their fund page versus reality of the actual cost of owning that fund. So Fidelity Large Cap Stock Fund, they're going to show you their overall rating. It's a 4-star fund. Their expenses are on the low end. Their returns kind of about average. If you look at their returns right here, not bad, close to 10% or just over 10% or right at 10% for their 10-year average seems really good. Really what I want you to focus in on, what you're going to see right here, let me zoom way in, is this expense ratio. This is what mutual funds are required to tell you, and right now you're looking at this going, wow, I can make 10% and only pay 0.67% cost of holding this fund. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you to a website that's called personalfund.com, and this site was developed to show an investor, the real cost of owning a mutual fund. Is going to take into consideration some of the things that you've seen right here on the Forbes article, and they're going to show you real live data on every single fund. So you can look up any fund out in America and they're going to show you exactly what the cost is. And what I want to share with you here, this is the total cost ownership of that Fidelity large cap stock fund that we were looking at. What you're going to notice right here, 2.48%. Now Fidelity's website, all you're looking at is 0.67. So you're going, hey, that's not a bad deal, making X return, and I'm only paying less than 1%, but the reality is it's 2.5% a year. Still not horribly bad, but 2.5% is a lot worse than 0.67. The next one I want to look at is an American fund. This is Investment Company of America. This is probably their most popular fund. Right on their website, which you're going to see right here, you're going to see all these different fees. The annual management fee, other expenses, 12B1 fees. If you add all of those up together, what you're going to see is 1.38%. And they're saying similar funds average 1.71. So again, Investment Company of America, in American funds, they're saying it's 1.3%, 1.38%. If we go on personalfund.com, look up the actual fund there, and these are C shares. There's no upfront costs whatsoever. What you're going to notice here is 3.07%. So American Funds is telling you they're only charging 1.38, But the real cost of owning the fund year over year is 3.07. The last one, this one's tough to swallow. So this one is large cap growth fund from BlackRock. Again, this is their website, their C-share fund. You're going to notice their historical return is right around 10%. Everybody's performance seems to be around 10%. At least that's what they say they make. And then if we look over here, on the actual costs, if I can find it, right here, fees, 2.01%. This is a bit high of all the ones that we've seen. They've been under 1, just over 1. This one's just over 2%. Now, what I've learned about this fund after researching a little bit is they trade a lot. And if we look at personalfund.com for that same large cap BlackRock fund, what you're going to notice right here, this is a whopping 9.59% per year cost of owning this fund. Now it's got good return, but it's 9.5% to hold that fund. So what hopefully you've gotten out of this video is that there's a whole nother world. There's this Kool-Aid that these mutual fund companies want you to drink, and it's that they're low cost, really good performing funds, and that's why you should buy them and let the money management be handled by the professionals. But the reality is that there's a whole lot more cost to holding these funds than what they're telling you because of the management that they have inside of it, okay? So I think it's best that you stop drinking that Kool-Aid. If you wanna get this type of performance, you can just go buy the stocks yourself. You know that we're huge dividend investors here at Insight Folio, and if you wanna learn more about that, just give us a call. But if you don't, you can do it yourself. You can go buy stocks yourself, cut out these huge expenses that are just unneeded. Again, Paul Durso, hope you enjoyed this video. Quit drinking the mutual fund Kool-Aid. You have a great day.